Hey Susan, want to go on a trip with me to New Jersey?
Yes, Brooke, I would love to, but how did we get there?
The train, of course.
The rates are so high.
I'm pretty sure that Congress just passed an act called the Hepburn Act that decreases the rates of the train. And now Congress runs the whole railroad system.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Doesn't President Roosevelt support the whole thing?
Yes, he fully supports it. Did you not hear the President and Congress's talk about the act?
No, what was it about? Now this is President and Congress talking in the Oval Office.
I now declare the Hepburn Act to decrease the rates of the railroads and make all of us here in Congress in power over the railroads.
I, President Theodore Roosevelt, think this act is a very great act for the American railways and lowers the rates for the American people.
Thank you, Mr. President. This means a lot that you can trust us to know what is best for the country. As seen here on this meme, there's a demonstration of the beginning of the Hepburn Act where railroads discovered that they could make money off of transportation.
So, some important points to the Hepburn Act of 1906 is that in the beginning, the railroads had a really high rate for letting people ride the railroads and to ship things on it. But thankfully, Congress approved the act, and it was a great for the American railways. And the act was called the Hepburn Act, and it helped reduce the train rates in 1906.
The result of this act was Congress coming in complete power over the railways and getting to decide how much each things were and realizing that they could make money off of this. This law gave more power to the interstate commissions as well.
President Roosevelt supports the whole thing, and he believes that this will really help the country's economy.
In order to assure everyone got the information correct, we formed 3 questions about the Hepburn Act. First question is, who fully supported the act?
The second is, where was the power given to during this act?
Number 3 was how were the railroad rates in the beginning?
So we created a propaganda poster about the Hepburn Act of 1906, and it shows a train and a guy holding some money, and it says government control equals less money for the railways. And it's a story about the rising rates of the railways, and it was created by Nicholas Mosham. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation, and I hope you learned a lot about the Hepburn Act of 1906.